Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tijeras Pueblo Archaeological Site here in Tijeras, New Mexico. This is also the Cibola National Forest. I know I'm saying all those words wrong, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're not 100% sure what we're seeing here, but we're gonna go figure it out, and I'm gonna take you with us. Yeah. Follow the footsteps. And we are going to follow the footsteps. There's also a museum here, I think, but it looks closed. So we're just going to go ahead and just start walking down the trail and see what we see. Not really sure what we're going to see because there's houses and stuff, but I see some signs and things up on the hill, so this will be cool. And hopefully this building will be opened up by the time we get back, because I really want to go in the museum area. Stay on the trail, don't die, cross the bridge. This is an awesome bridge, but there's no water below. Been really cool to have some water under there. Okay, the trail is open. Got a couple things here. Amphitheater and Tijeras Pueblo. We want to do the Pueblo, and I'm going to be pausing you guys every once in a while because I want to read these things. So I'll just show you what they are, and then I'm going to read them. All right. I read it. The sign's short enough. I'm going to give you the highlights real quick. This is the site of a village built and occupied by Pueblo people more than 700 years ago. It is a reminder of how a small population can thrive in a dry and unpredictable environment. We invite you to walk the 1/3 mile trail as it winds through a village that may have housed as many as 250 people. And here we go. And I don't know what amphitheater. Oh, I see an amphitheater. There's a bunch of benches up there. Who were the people of Tijeras? Now, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. I believe the J is pronounced as an H. So I'm saying Tijeras. Hunting, gatherers. After 1250 AD. I'm just giving you highlights real quick because I know you can't read all this. Okay. Some of my favorite signs, I see these in Arizona as well, where they talk about the vegetation. So we've got I'm going to put my glasses on for this one. Got a coyote willow and a cattail. And I'm looking for either one of them.
Well, stream is gone, so.
Yeah, maybe they're there if their water is there. You do see this sign a lot in the area, and it is true. We have not seen any. We did see one snake in one of our journeys in Arizona. It was not a rattlesnake. He was pretty scared of us. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little like button, that thumbs up picture. We sure would appreciate it. What did the people leave behind? They got the remains of a village, the rooms with wall, ceiling, and floors, cooking hearths, pottery, stone, bone tools, animal bones, and plant remains. And there's a picture here of some archaeologists digging around in a wall. I don't think there's any buildings here anymore. You just kind of use your imagination. Puddled adobe wall construction. This is probably a recreation. I'm pretty sure this is not original, but you can see how they did it. It's very dark. Let me get you on the other side. Make sure there's no rattlesnakes over here first. Get you on the other side in the sun. And as we're traveling around, there are still houses being built the adobe way today. Straw, mud. What else? Straw and mud, right? That's about it for adobe. There's a nice smell out here. I don't know what it is. I smell something. It's nice. Okay. Make sure you we want to do everything there is to do. So there's a bench for some reason. Let's see where the bench looks at. Oh, nice. Nice view from the bench. And we've got a little model right here to look at. Okay. We're moving. First off, is there a sign? Yes. Tijeras Pueblo, second occupation, 1390 to 1425. So, let me look where I am here. They're showing it on a hill, maybe. Probably right up in there. And this is what it kind of probably would have looked like. Found some signs. This one says to Mound, which is where I want to go, and it also says museum that way. So that was the ranger station. I thought that was also the museum. So there is possibly another museum up there. We're going to go find out. Let's go to the mound and read some signs. The village. You're standing at the edge of the plaza of Tijeras Pueblo. The trail will take you into the plaza, past and in between the buried walls of the Pueblo. Awesome. So we are here. I know there's a shadow. I got the sun right behind me, guys. I apologize. Room blocks in the 1300s. So we are here and we're going to walk. And there you go. Let's see if we can see any actual archaeological digs here, or if just everything is under the ground. I don't know. I mean, they're showing pictures of it back there on the sign, so you think they've dug something up. There's definitely signs of digging up here. Moonflower sacred datura. I think all the vegetation is dead. So is that supposed to be moonflower? I guess it was. Well, maybe we're not here in the right time of year for that. I don't know. Well, it's also probably because of the drought. I don't know. This is fresh dirt here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Weird. But we're standing on the mound. This is where they would have lived. Discoveries in the 𝐂𝐤. I don't know what that word is. 𝐂𝐤 is a Hopi word that is used by both archaeologists and the Indians to refer to a special room where ceremonies and certain social activities take place. They found 3 rectangular 𝐂𝐤s, one on top of another, right here where I am standing. And you can see a pretty good picture of it there. I don't know if that's going to show up in the sun. So if they found all this, where is it? Where is it? Why can't I see it? Room 64. So where's all the rooms? Where's the ruins? We'll have to use our imagination, guys, but I do have that question. I'm going to have to find out by somebody. Hopefully the museum can tell me. Where are the ruins? If all these archaeologists, and there's pictures everywhere of them seeing it, where are they? Did they move them?
As they removed Earth from Rome 108.
Yeah, so the rooms were here. They found them. So that they must have covered them back up or took them out of here because they're not here now. So a datum is a marker placed on an why can't I say that word?
Archaeology.
No, it's not the word.
Archaeological.
Archaeological site from which all measurements are taken, and there is the one. All right, well,
so looks like the 𝐂𝐤 room is out that way.
it said on the other side we were standing on top of it. There's more than one. Okay, let's continue. This trail doesn't go anywhere, so we got to follow it back down again. I want to know where the ruins are. We've been to a lot of ruins, and there's always ruins. We come to these ruins, and there's no ruins. Yet, we can clearly see that they discovered them because they had took pictures of them. So, I'm a little confused. No, they found over 100 rooms up here. There's pictures of it. I mean, I had never heard of an archaeological site that filled it back in when they were done. Well, guys, if there's an answer, I'm gonna find it for you. Maybe not today. So it might just be in the description. If I find it at all, check the description. All right, it says continue left, museum right. We're going to continue left. Juniper. Juniper trees are everywhere out here. Arizona, South Dakota. No, I said South Dakota. Arizona, New Mexico. Why did I say South Dakota? Because I'm thinking about South Dakota a lot. That's why. I think we have to fly there to South Dakota tomorrow. I'll explain later. I'll probably edit that out. How did it begin? Near this sign, buried under rooms of the main mound, is the earliest known structure, a pit house. Near this sign. You know, I want to believe them, but also want to see it. So there are definitely no buildings or structures out here, guys. Anyway, native grasses. Ooh, I didn't know it went this far back. We've had rain for the last 2 days. That's why things look a little muddy. But believe me, in a few hours it'll all be dried up. It's a nice day today. We had a hailstorm the day before yesterday. That was pretty cool. I tried to film it. If it came out, I'll put that shot in here, right in this area right here. Anyway, we're just walking in, and there's no signs back here. So I'm not sure what this part of the trail represents. Ah, lovely. Got me a sign. I'm happy now. I like signs. Finding the large 𝐂𝐤. I already explained what that was. Somebody's left some orange things out there. The year was 1975. It was the last week of the excavations by the University of New Mexico. And they saw something with some grass was growing higher or thicker on one side of the rocks. Anyway, they did some stuff and they found this 𝐂𝐤. So they found a wall, the floor, another wall, a 4-foot deep trench. They did a lot of work here. The walls were originally 7 feet tall. Wow. Of course, you can't see anything now. I'm a little confused still. If they did all the digging, where is it? There's no sign of digging here. They left some orange markers in the ground, and that was it. It said 1975, so I guess a lot has changed since then. Here's some more of them. And, this is where you just tie your ropes between, I believe. Anyway, the disappearing 𝐂𝐤. If you were standing here 700 years ago, you would see a round 7-foot tall stone building. But somehow it disappeared. Just like all of the other Pueblo buildings. How can this answer? How can this happen? The answer is in the wind. Really. $700 years ago, 400 years ago, 200 years ago, and today, gone. Well, how did they discover anything if it's gone? We have a bench. Let's check out the bench, y'all. Okay, this is the bench view. Cool. All right. Ooh, got my what's it called? 𝐂𝐤. My favorite little cactus. 𝐂𝐤. Got another sign going on over here. Rabbit brush / snakeweed. Yellow blooms. They were used to make yellow dye and had medicinal uses for the Pueblo people. Ah, yellow bloom. Which one had the yellow bloom? Both of them. So here's the yellow bloom. So this is either the snakeweed or the other one. Rabbit. That's probably the rabbit brush. I think the first one right there must be the snakeweed. Seems like a place a snake would like to hang out in. Oh, I forgot to mention the trail conditions. Super simple. It's packed sand. I think anyone could easily do this, and if it changes, I'll let you know. But it's only 1/3 of a mile, and it's packed sand. I mean, this is a very simple trail. It's very pretty level. It's nice back here. I was hoping to see ruins. Oh, we got a lot of signs coming up. Let's see what this is all about. Pinyon pine. They roasted them, they ate them, the pine nuts, they used them in trade. They used the sticky tree resin called pitch as a chewing gum and to waterproof baskets and mend pots. The wood was used for fires and construction. Wow. What am I looking at? Where is it? The pinyon. Those aren't those juniper trees? No.
They're a little different.
I'm not sure, guys. What's what out here? But anyway.
There's two different things. Because here's like more of a pine tree, and there's a little baby pine tree. That big tree is something different.
You know, this pinyon pine, this might be this one right here. It's a baby one, about 2 feet tall. I don't know, I'm not sure. There's a bunch of different ones out here. It'd been nice if they put the sign on the tree or something. But anyway, it's one of them. All right, we got a lot of stuff here. It's called Find the Mine in blue and Find the Mine in red and find the mine in green. Are we supposed to look through them? Find the mine. Oh, there it is. I am looking straight at a mine. Wow. You can see it. There's a hole in the rock. That's a mine. Find the mine. Yeah, this is the same one. Can you see the mine? The Tijeras people had to be aware of the natural world since their survival depended on it. They understood the use of plants, the habits of animals, the prediction of seasonal changes, and how all these things interacted in the environment. Turquoise was mined by the ancestral Pueblos near what is now Cerrillos. That would have been a video or two ago. We were there. Obsidian, quartz, malachite, sandstone, hematite, limestone, lead, and clay. So yeah, they did a lot of mining. And I'm going to put this in the hole again. Probably can't see anything but a circle, but anyway, there's a big hole in the rock up there, and all those pipes point to it. They all point to the same one. I guess it's for different height people. We found another bridge with no water. Having quite the drought this year. It's just a drainage ditch there. Bridge. Yeah, pretty far over there. I can't get to that.
Scared me. I thought you were seeing the snake.
Nope, just trying to film something. Continuing on the path, we found another sign. Prickly pear cactus. So I didn't need a sign for that one. And these are in horrible condition. The drought has affected everything here. Hopefully they'll get some good snow this year. We're about 6,800 feet in elevation here in Tijeras. So hopefully they'll get some good snow this year and get some water back in everything that's supposed to get it. A rather large sign here. It's called Living with the Land. Oh yeah, museum. Living with the Land. Think of the natural resources available to the Tijeras people 600-700 years ago. A delicate balance of gathering, hunting, farming, and trading enabled the people to live here for more than a century. So yeah, they figured it all out. The hard way, I'm sure. How do you know if something is poisonous to eat if you don't eat it and die? So I'm sure many people did. We've got two things here. A 4-winged saltbush that they use for dyes, fuel, food, and then a wolfberry. They were eaten raw, dried, or boiled. So there aren't any berries or things I could show you, but this is what we're talking about. This one is dead, and there's something going on there. Don't know what it is. But they sure did figure out how to use these things. Alright, well, this is a different building. So, museum is closed. I see a sign. That's too bad. I really wanted to go in it. We'll go over there and bang on the door. Maybe somebody's in there. The rise and fall of adobe walls. Rock, wood, and clay. Well, that would explain why most of the walls are gone. 700 years later, rocks would survive, but the clay and the mud and the whatever would not. Well, guys, the museum is closed. I am going to walk over to it anyway, just so we can see the front. What, Leslie?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it says garden. There's a garden. Let's go look at the front door. Maybe there's a sign or something. I don't know. So that big building we parked at, it is the ranger station. Really big ranger station. There's a lot of vehicles down here. Well, there's no sign, so I'll show you the flowers anyway. It's the first red that we've seen today. This is the museum. And it's a shame it's not open. It's a little garden behind me. So we got Chocolate Daisy. Good name. Sagebrush. Walking stick. I'm confused. Are they talking about the stick on the ground as a walking stick?
So.
I think they are. Rabbit brush. Oh, we just saw those a little while ago. In Chamisa. Welcome to the interpretive. Darn. It's not open, y'all. But anyway, they will try to come back later. See what's going on. There's a little garden here. Water, dogs, birds welcome. There's signs in there, so I think we're supposed to walk in it. How else are you gonna read the sign, right? I'm walking in, guys. Banana yucca, soapweed yucca. Huh. So you would probably look at this and say, oh, this is like an aloe vera plant. This is not an aloe vera plant. Looks like one. Feels like one, but definitely is not one. These are really stiff. Oh man, they would stab you so hard. Banana yucca, soapweed yucca. Waterline. Wolfberry. Let's go check out the wolfberry, y'all. I think I talked about wolfberry a minute ago, didn't I? Where they ate them? Some kind of berry. There's no berries on here. That's a wolfberry. Alright. Alright, I guess we're going back that way then.
It's a longer way, or...
No, there was more stuff to see over here. See, there's signs down there we haven't seen yet. Alright. Don't start. Alright, so let's go continue the path. The museum is closed. There's a giant beetle she told me to go get for you guys. He is
cute.
No idea.
Over the place. There's another one.
Oh yeah. What are these things? Yeah, there's a bunch of them now. You start looking down. So don't look down.
There's crows.
Yeah, crows I've seen. All right, we're going to continue down the path. We got native wildflowers, not in bloom, so I couldn't tell you where they are. Something in there is a wildflower. A lot of birdhouses out here, y'all. If you look close at the trees, there's birdhouses hanging on a lot of them. Oh boy, this is a nice big plant here. Chula, I think, right? Chula? Keeps say it again. Choya. No L. Choya. Getting ready to bloom. Thing is over my head right there. It's taller than, just barely, but it's taller than me. Why did the people leave, and where did they go? In the 1100s, the ancestors of the people of the Tijeras Pueblo camped here and lived in pit houses. 200 years later, 1300, they built the pueblo again, lived in it for a century. Late 1390s, no more trees were cut and used as beams, no new dwellings were built. Late 1390s, they went away. And I'm just reading this really quick, so I don't have to read it all to you, and it looks like they just moved on. Maybe, yeah, they ran out of food, they probably ran out of water, and they had to go. Okay guys, I'm gonna risk the risk of rattlesnakes and go over here and get a flowers for you. No signs. It could just be a weed, but I don't know. Orange and red are colors I don't see too often out here in the desert, or in these areas. This isn't really the desert, but in these areas, so I like to look at them. Rocky Mountain juniper. The small blue juniper berries provided food and attracted wildlife that they hunted. I thought that they were poisonous. That's what I heard. That's what the juniper berries are, what you make gin with, and I was always told they were poisonous. But maybe they're not. Maybe different trees, different juniper trees have different kinds. Sorry guys, I am not a juniper tree expert. Do not claim to be one. And that's it. We've completed the trail. Would have been nice to go to the museum, but it's not there. So we already saw that. And that's it. We're going to head on back to the ranger station parking lot. Ranger station does not look open either, although I'm not sure that's a public building, so I doubt there's anything in there to see. I think it's just where the rangers hang out. YWCA Penyon Canyon Center. Whatever that is, that's where all those cars are over there. Anyway, I'd say it's worth it to come out. The trail was free. Museum is probably free. They might have some stuff to buy in there. Not sure when the museum is open or why it is closed. No idea. Time of the
20 in the morning.
Yeah, it's well, it's about 10:30 a.m. So maybe it's a little too early. Maybe it's the wrong time of the year. That's the thing about what we do, full-time RV, and we don't really know when different places have their seasons and things like that. We just travel. And we get places when we get there. Maybe this is off season for Tijeras. I don't know. I never know. Did you sign in, Leslie?
It's in there.
Did you sign it?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. This one's called an elm. It can't be right. It looks just like a juniper. Oh, they said it was.
That might be the elm.
This looks more like an elm. There's some lights on in there.
Ooh, this is interesting. On the side of the hill.
Yeah. Wonder what that is. Looks like a big squash plant or something. Alright guys, well that was it. There's no buildings here and no ruins to see. Just gotta use the old noggin, read all the signage, kind of picture what was there. It's worth coming out, if nothing else, just for the nice walk around. It's free, it's close to the center of Tijeras. We're actually fairly close to Cedar, what's it called? Cedar Crest? Cedar Crest is kind of across the street. That's the first little town you find on the way on the Turquoise Trail. We might go up there. I think there was a produce market in Cedar Crest we wanted to check out. We kind of got spoiled in Arizona finding some really awesome fresh produce, and we haven't been able to find any since. The crap in the Walmart, that ain't produce. I don't know what the heck that is. It's all been cold storage junk. So I'm not sure. I'm walking in front of the ranger station. Does not appear to be open. I don't even know if it was public anyway. But here we are. U.S. Forest Service, Department of Agriculture. Certainly does not look open. She's going to go up here and find out. The door opened. What does that mean? As far as you're going, all right. So yeah, you can see they're redoing the building in there. She's coming over, and so we're in the foyer. There's some maps out on the table. All right, guys. Well, the foyer area was open. There's a map of all the parks and stuff in the area, and a nice lady came out and talked to us about the museum, only open on weekends or something. So we're not gonna be able to get to that. Anyway, this is really not for public use, but there is somebody in there if you want to talk to them about stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications, hit the like button, leave me some comments.